And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You beat. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Lakers, Davis is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's LeBron James. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the two guard. Now here's Middleton over in the corner onto Kumbo. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. From the inbound, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
James against Holiday. And Kuzma has it in the corner. To the inside. James off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
And James throws it down hard.
Man, this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
Outside Holiday. Back to Giannis. DiVincenzo with it. Here's Middleton. Off the left rim and out. And here we go. Kuzma heading to the hoop. And Kuzma slams it in.
That's the energy you want in your offense. Kuzma with young legs beats everyone in transition.
Outside Holiday. The kick out to Lopez. Back to Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Here's Lopez, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
LeBron kicks to Kuzma. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 6.
Yes.
You know, not many people want to step in front of LeBron. Once he gets up a full head of steam, can't say I blame him.
Steve, one thing I always think of when I watch LeBron, how much fun it must be to be a teammate of his.
You know, Kevin, I wish I could have played with a guy like LeBron James. You get so many open looks and easy finishes with him on the court. One of the easiest superstars to play with, bar none.
Now here's DiVincenzo after the miss from Contavious Caldwell-Pope.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now here's LeBron. 6 points for him. Now the pass to Caldwell-Pope. Back to LeBron. Over Holiday. Misses off the right iron.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Here's Middleton, and it's sent back by Drummond.
That rejection was well timed. get that shot out of here. Drummond staying patient, waiting for the right moment to pounce.
James, offensive rebound. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, the one chink in LeBron's armor, decent but somewhat inconsistent from the free throw line.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Kyle Kuzma. Now here's Harrell. Schroeder finds James. Lakers working the ball around now. Now Tucker. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
And finished off by LeBron.
The raw power of James excels at taking on physical defense and finishing.
Fords the pass to Middleton. 43 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Connaughton. Feeds to Tucker. Davis with the double team. Passes it to Forbes. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball.
And Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
Bucks trail by 9. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Inside. Portis kicks to Connaughton. Back to Portis. Out to the right wing. It's not going to go for him. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He finishes with... Well, Greg, we know he's already a solid scorer, but Kyle Kuzma spoke with...
The biggest area of growth would definitely be on the defense.
Now, having played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute to his team with an eye toward the greater goal.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, they've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis, and it's Middleton in at the 3. Davis inside, guarded by Tucker, and Davis can't get it to go. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. They trail by 7. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Drew Holiday's checked in for the Bucks.
Speaking of Bobby Portis, he's going to fight, he's going to scrap, he's going to give you maximum effort every night.
Holiday against James. And they double up Davis. Out to the wing. It's Drummond with the drive. Rebounded by the Bucks. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Connaughton, there's the killer two-handed slam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Now here's LeBron. 9 points in the game so far.
You can't give a steamroller like LeBron that kind of opening. He'll bury you every time.
Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to Forbes. Launches it. The shot off that time. And the Lakers going the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And that one's good. James.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Bucks trail by 7. And the former Utah Ute, Kyle Kuzma, can play either forward spot. Has a good blend, Smitty, of size and speed.
Yes, Kevin, but right now I prefer him at the 4. The reason why, he can stretch the floor, but he can tack a lot of those big forwards. And his shooting, it will get consistent as the years go on. How about in transition? The long reach of Davis gets the steal, gets him going.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They gotta be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Lakers. The Bucks also changing it up. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Caldwell Pope right side. Back to LeBron. Kuzma passes to Drummond. And that one is off. And Milwaukee the other way now. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on LeBron James.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Caldwell Pope outside. Back to LeBron. Drummond working against Lopez. Drummond dishes to James. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot it. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. That one is on Holiday.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Lakers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. Schroeder hits them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Outside Holiday. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Down low. Drummond finds Caldwell Pope. And the pass to Kuzma. Shot clock at 2. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Bucks making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. 1:05 left now here in the second. And here is Antetokounmpo. He's got 6. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Now the Lakers on the break. Schroeder leading the charge. Horton Tucker, that's good. Horton Tucker's got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. In the corner, Middleton with it. Just 5 to shoot. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Schroeder outside. 17 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Horton Tucker. Back to Schroeder. To the middle. Here's Harrell. Lays it up off the glass. Harrell's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Lakers.
What a great shot. This is why Harrell shoots over 60% for his career.
Lopez. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the loss. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 13 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 steal. And that'll about do it as we get ready.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So the Lakers 5 right now. Contavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. Here's Antetokounmpo. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Los Angeles leading by 7. Passes to Caldwell-Pope. Pass to Davis. Lakers working the ball around now. Drummond in the post. Lopez is there, and it's Drummond missing. Bucks trail by 7 to the paint. Here's Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
And that's called finishing a play. Physical defense. Holiday stays focused, eyes on the rim.
Here's LeBron. He's got 13. And there's the pass to Caldwell-Pope. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Caldwell-Pope's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Giannis outside. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Kuzma, right side. He feeds it to Drummond. Back to Kuzma. On the wing, James. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the Lakers. Alex Caruso comes in for Kyle Kuzma. The Bucks also changing it up. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. DiVincenzo with it. And Forbes kicks to DiVincenzo. Up and in on the layup.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Middleton against James. Pass to Harrell. Back to James. Pass to Harrell. Caldwell-Pope on the wing. In the corner, Harrell with it, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Wesley Matthews checked in for James, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Caldwell-Pope. Middleton dishes to Tucker. Back to Middleton, over Matthews, and that one off the back of the rim and in. And now just a 1-point Laker lead. The Lakers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Pass to Harrell. Schroeder outside. Back to Harrell. Great D that time from Portis. And it's the Bucks ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Lakers lead by 1.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. Now here's Portis. The pass to DiVincenzo. And there's the feed to Tucker. Pass to Portis over Harrell. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Lakers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Schroeder dishes to Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
The bench loves that play from Montrezl Harrell. His physicality makes him hard to stop.
Middleton outside. Back to DiVincenzo. Middleton outside. Off target with his 3. Los Angeles leading by 3. Harrell, the pass to Schroeder. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo against Caldwell Pope. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the 4th quarter. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
James in the post. Guarded by Holiday. James with the bucket. James has got the game tied up here for the Lakers. Now, Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday. Back to Giannis. Clock at 4. The kick out to Holiday. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in. Giannis has got the lead up to 2 now for the Bucks.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
And the Lakers making a change here. Davis is checked in. Here's Antetokounmpo. A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. James against Holiday. Back to Giannis. 5 on the clock. Count it. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points here in the second half.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday stand very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
James kicks to Davis, and it's good. 2 points. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Here's Middleton. Changes up, and Giannis will lay it in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Holiday against LeBron. Caldwell Pope outside. Dishes it to Drummond. Kicks it out to LeBron. Stolen by Holiday. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Lakers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. The putback. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
James against Holiday. Now here's James. T right on him. And foul on the shots. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. You're double-checking, and the game continues on.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. With this game still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. See how it plays out, Kevin.
Here's Giannis. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Giannis grabs the miss.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Middleton can't get it to go. This possession gives them a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, they don't want to let this one slip away.
It's tipped. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And pushing it out. Here's Los Angeles. It falls!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Giannis high post. Davis is there. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that ties the game up.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Holiday against James. Yes!
Your go-to guy in these situations, LeBron has been here before plenty of times.
Now here's Giannis. Can they tie? So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feels...
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Now for... Tuning in to 2K Sport. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. And for Brooklyn, we've got Irving. Griffin is out there with Durant. Then there's Harris. And it's Harden in at the 1. Now, here is Harden. Three-pointer. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Durant kicks to Harden. 6 to shoot. Antetokounmpo against KD. He can't get that one to fall. And Milwaukee the other way now. Here's DiVincenzo. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
Just more and more you see these small little plays that give you an idea how much Giannis is assimilating with his offensive game. Angles, passes, and more playmaking. Man, he's had 3 good looks at the basket and nothing to show for it.
It's good.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now here's Harden. Left side Irving. KD on the wing. Over onto the Kumbo. And it's Durant missing.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. Harden with it. Harris outside. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Well, due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1.
Here's Antetokounmpo following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Giannis passes to Middleton. Griffin with the steal. Up top, Durant, covered by Giannis. KD with the bucket.
Kevin Durant, great length and using his advantage on the inside.
Bucks leading by 5. Now Giannis. 5 points in the game. And Giannis throws it down.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Durant against Giannis. Harden right side. Taken away by Holiday. Here's Giannis. Rebound, Brooklyn. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame, a smart block, if you will.
Griffin. Second chance shot. Good D by Lopez.
And there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. The Bucks also changing it up. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And another turnover here by Brooklyn. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Now here's Giannis. He's got 10. Pass to Forbes. The tray. No good that time. Harden with the defensive effort.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Here is Forbes. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Lopez passes to Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Lopez with the steal. Here's Forbes. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
On the court for the Bucks, Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 spot. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
The Bucks making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. Holiday against Harden. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Ogden.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You can go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Holiday against Brown. And Holiday kicks it to Tucker. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Jeff Green picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him. Brooklyn making some changes. Kevin Durant comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Irving subbed in for James Harden. Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Bryn Forbes. Holiday against Irving. Now the dish to KD. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. And he gets the bucket.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Bucks leading by 8. Holiday looking over the floor. Passes it to Portis. Dishes it to Middleton. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Brown. Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
On the wing, Irving. Keeps it alive, and KD is right there. KD's got his second basket.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Brooklyn making some changes. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Green, and Harris subbed in for Dinwiddie. The Bucks also with the sub. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Outside Holiday. Middleton outside. Here's Tucker. Lopez passes to Holiday. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Holiday against Irving. Inside. Here's Griffin. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Griffin's got his first points in this one.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Middleton the pass to Tucker. Down low. Lopez dishes to Tucker. Back to Lopez. The pass to Tucker. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part. Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Harris against Middleton. Right side, Irving. Shot clock at 5. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Harris misses.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And Middleton kicks to DiVincenzo.
And Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Holiday against Irving. Pass to Durant. Back to Irving. Pass to Harris. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
And Holiday kicks to Middleton. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first half. 2 free throws coming up, and folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 12 points, 3 rebounds. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Durant. Then there's Griffin. And it's Harris in at the 3. Irving against DiVincenzo. Outside, KD. This one for 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Durant's got 7 points.
Having the wherewithal to get that shot off in time, Durant makes those kind of plays look effortless.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Outside Holiday. Middleton looking it over. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Well, in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, pardon.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree.
Of course, Kevin Durant, one of the game's greatest scorers of all time, but his ability within this offense to make plays, elevating the team.
Pass to Middleton. Yep, that one goes in there.
Sprinting up the floor and beating everyone down. That's the reward for Chris Middleton.
Holiday against Harden. On the wing, Green. Stolen by Middleton. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Harden against Holiday. Harden the pass to Green. And the layup's good off the glass. Green's got 6.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Middleton outside. Right side, Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists now in this one.
Middleton's not a selfish player, always willing to share the wealth.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor, and the pass to Green. Harden outside. Dinwiddie outside. And the 3 off target. Bucks leading by 5. And Giannis throws it down.
It's a huge night for Giannis Antetokounmpo at the offensive end of the floor. That length and athleticism just proving to be too much for any defensive scheme.
Outside, KD. Lets it go. Harden can't hit. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They've led by as much as 10. And Giannis throws it down.
And Giannis just gobbling up the rebound, just spreads his wing out there, and the ball falls right into it.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Harden up top, guarded by Holiday. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Milwaukee now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Portis, the pass to Giannis. Dinwiddie with the steal. Harris outside. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Harris has got 6.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Pass to Portis. Back to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, one step past half court, he's too close.
Harden against Holiday. They kick it out to Green. Shoots over DiVincenzo. No good with the wing jumper. Here's Middleton. Goes back up. No good there.
Well, excellent job, KD, timing the contest there and using his length to bother the shot.
And so it's the... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Forbes in at the point. Down kicks to Irving. Kicks it out to Harden. Here's the 3. That shot by Griffin, no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Giannis passes to Tucker. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. To the wing right side. Here's Lopez. And the rebound goes to Griffin. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Irving leading the charge. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Bucks leading by 9. Tucker the pass to Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now here's Harden. He's covered closely. Left side, Griffin puts it up from 12. No good on that one. And Milwaukee the other way now. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. Here is Forbes. He's covered by Brown. Lets the 3 fly. The offensive rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, you don't want to leave people open when Blake Griffin has vision of the floor. He exploited the hole in the defense that time.
Pass to Lopez. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And Lopez serves as an unbelievable case study for someone who changed his game over time. I mean, almost in a season. So specifically, how he added the 3-point shot, it's made him such a valuable asset to this offense.
Jeff Green, he's checked in for the Nets. Harris comes in for Brown. Here's Harden, passes it to Griffin. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Knocks it loose. 4 on the shot clock. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. On its way from Irving for 2. And the shot no good, a bit short.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
The kick out to Lopez. Middleton for 3. And again, the Bucks miss. Nets trail by 11. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Harris.
I don't know how he does it, but Kyrie does such a great job to get deep position and convert, separating himself from other point guards in the league with that finishing ability.
Middleton outside. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. And it's Griffin with the rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And the basket is good. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Green, no luck.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Nets trail by 7.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Holiday dishes to Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
To the inside, Griffin. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the foul on Joe Harris. That's his first foul. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Green. Giannis is double. On the wing, Holiday. The three-pointer off the mark. And KD's got the ball here for Brooklyn. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Money!
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Giannis passes to Lopez. Middleton for 3. The shot, no good. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Oh, Griffin with a huge feel for those moments. Easy to see why he wants the ball in his hands.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to...
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry... D.A.
Kevin, thanks.
Sure does, D.A. Thank you so much. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Davis is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. And for the Nets, Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Durant. And it's Griffin in at the center, filling out the middle. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. Harden against LeBron. Inside, Irving. And it's good for 2.
It's easy to see how Harden's been the league's top assist man before. I mean, he makes the special feeds.
Harden against LeBron. Now here's Caldwell-Pope. He's tightly guarded. And James with the basket on the assist by Caldwell-Pope.
Powerful presence on the court. It's hard to match James' strength inside.
Harden surveying the D. Left side, Harris. Clock at 6. Down low and stolen by Drummond. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Finished off the break.
And Caldwell-Pope just knows how to run correctly in transition. He runs wide outside those hashes. He sees lanes and angles so well out there.
On the wing, Irving. Harris outside. No good with the triple. For Los Angeles, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Drummond dishes to James. Pass to Kuzma. Davis with it. Guarded by KD. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And Brooklyn making a change here. Green's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. And it's Alex Caruso in for Kyle Kuzma. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Harris drives in.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Lakers. And Harris drops them both. The Lakers in the lead. Schroeder outside. LeBron outside. Feeds it to Harrell. James against Harden, and there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Durant. Bruce Brown comes in for Joe Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. The Lakers also with a sub. Kuzma's checked in. And Davis wide open. He shoots. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
Brown drives in. That ties the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Ron right side. Now the pass to Harrell. Trying to get open, it's Davis. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
An elite passer at his position. I mean, James always seems to make the right decision.
1:12 left to play in the first. Harden outside. They kick it out to Green. Beyond the arc. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Dinwiddie against Schroeder. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Passes it to Brown. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Harden against Kuzma. Pass to Claxton. It's stolen by Schroeder. Now the Lakers on the break. James with the ball, and James throws it down.
Oh, you got to stay on James in transition. If you give him room to run, he jumps all over.
Harden against Kuzma. Harden outside. To the middle, and stolen by Harrell. Good if it goes, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor, and it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Los Angeles on top, up 6. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
You know, for me, it's super cool.
Kuzma, Greg, has certainly learned a lot, proficient at the offensive end, and adding more to his game every day.
Yeah, I mean, he's been focused on improving the defense and rebounding, and much of that is due to the players he's been surrounded by.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, they've got Drummond. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Matthews. Then there's Harrell, and it's Horton Tucker in at the small forward. Matthews passes to Drummond. Back to Matthews. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Harrell, that's good.
And it does a lot for his game when Harrell's draining jumpers. An energetic big hitting outside shots causes all sorts of problems for the D.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Dinwiddie. Harden outside, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Durant comes in for Green. Harris is checked in for Bruce Brown. And Irving subbed in for James Harden.
Oh, it doesn't get any high percentage than this. I mean, check it out. Drummond feast on these type of opportunities.
Here's Durant. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
If I had to pick one man in today's NBA to control the offensive glass for me, Drummond might be that guy.
James against Irving. Dinwiddie left side. Just 3 to shoot to the paint and stolen by Drummond. Davis finds Kuzma. That's good from Davis on the assist by Kuzma. And now it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Irving. No good. Shot missing. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Here's Caldwell Pope. Offensive rebound.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think They were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Inside. Griffin can't get it to go in.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
And it's Davis with the jam.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Irving surveying the floor. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Durant. Here's James. 1:02 left to play here in the second quarter. And contact. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Caruso, the pass to Matthews. Harrell trying to free himself up. And Matthews gets it to go. Matthews has got his first points of the game. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the half. Outside Irving. He kicks to Harris. Brown the pass to KD. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
To the inside. Here's LeBron. Here's Harrell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kevin Durant. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Here's Irving. Here's Green. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the... And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They lead by 15. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Well, they killed it on the glass, and they did it with...
And that does it for our...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at James, what a contribution.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's so good at reading opportunities and seizing upon whatever the...
Whoa, what a finish!
Run that back. I want to see the replay now.
James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
Harden against James. Knocked away. And stolen by Kuzma. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Durant attacking. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Durant's got 8 points.
Durant is a master on the drive, muscling his way past the resistance of the D.
LeBron kicks to Caldwell Pope. Out to Kuzma. Caldwell Pope passes to Davis. That one drops for him. He's got 8.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And Blake Griffin, the combination of power and agility, that guy is a handful inside.
Yeah, Jay, he can finish with either hand. He favors that right block, and he's got an array of moves down there to keep you guessing.
And it's sent back by Drummond.
Oh, and the coaching staff loves this effort. They want Drummond to keep swatting shots like this.
And it's James missing. And so Griffin will bring it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 17. And the basket by Harris.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And here's James outside. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Harden outside. Right side, Griffin. And stolen by Drummond. Here's Caldwell Pope. Chalk up 2 there. Caldwell Pope's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And the versatility of Caldwell Pope, not just the score from outside, but also a threat to shoot the ball close to the hoop as well.
Pass to KD. No good from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, you really like seeing Caldwell Pope earning these calls on his shot. I mean, it makes him that much more difficult to guard.
Brooklyn making some changes. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Joe Harris. And it's Brown in for Irving. The Lakers also making some changes. Harrell, he's checked in for Drummond. Alex Caruso comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for LeBron. Harden against Schroeder. Harden kicks to Brown. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Lakers leading by 19. The 3 from Davis. The rebound by KD. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Claxton the pass to Green. Great D that time from Davis.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
That's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting from the field 44%, not bad. Harden finds Durant. That one falls. KD's got 4 points in the quarter.
And almost 7 feet tall. I mean, Durant is a fantastic interior scorer. He uses his height well.
Schroeder looking over the floor. There's the pass to Davis. Caldwell Pope outside. Just 5 on the clock. No good there. And Brooklyn will come the other way.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Green gets it to go.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Harden against Schroeder. Harold drives in. Back to Schroeder. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Oh, embracing contact on the way up. I mean, Davis is terrific at keeping his composure on these challenging finishes.
Nets trail by 17. Harden outside. Passes to Claxton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Just 5 to shoot. Over Harrell. Claxton no good. Lakers leading by 17. Puts it up from 12. That one a little long. To the middle. Here's Harden. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
Quick and strong and determined. Harden has it all when it comes to scoring in the paint.
And so it's Los Angeles riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So for the Lakers right now, Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Then it's Matthews, and it's Caruso in at the point guard position. It's stolen by Davis. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Oh, the defender plays tough, but Davis is tougher. Plays through the contact with authority.
Harden the pass to Green. Back to Harden. Puts it up. A rebound by the Lakers.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Green passes to Harden, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
This is Harden's specialty. He's a wizard at getting contact, finding a way to finish.
Joe Harris is checked in for the Nets. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. It's a 16-point game. Pass to Drummond. Back to James. Left side, Davis. James against Harden. And that one's good. James.
The biggest fear any opponent has, I mean, watching LeBron go to work inside, I mean, you know what the results are going to be.
Harden the pass to Green. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. Caldwell Pope outside. Down low. Out to Kuzma. Back to Caldwell Pope. No good on the three.
Now, he hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Harris passes to Green. The shot's good.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Lakers leading by 16. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Davis. Dishes it to James. And LeBron throws it down.
Well, with as much defensive attention as AD gets, the passing lanes will be open for him, and those are the passes he needs to make.
Kuzma against Harden. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters, but ultimately your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And again, no good by the Lakers. Nets trail by 13.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Los Angeles.
The one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Andre Drummond.
He had a nose for the basketball tonight, playing some disruptive D and picking pockets left and right.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They're trailing by 11. 50 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Andre Drummond.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
On the road, in a tough atmosphere, he's taking on the role of star tonight. If one of their other players came up short, he picked up the slack to make sure they'll be walking out of here with a win. Here's Griffin, rejected by Gasol.
Wow. Trying to challenge Gasol, big-time two-way player. He gets it done on both ends.
29 seconds left in the game. Out left to the wing. The pass to Llewellyn. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson kicks to Johnson. Over James. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Caruso. LeBron outside. Takes a 3. Misses. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber. Let's look at our setting tonight. The pitch. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Contavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the center position. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Now here's Middleton. Back to Holiday. LeBron outside. Here's Davis. He feeds it to Drummond. Lopez against Davis. A second chance effort. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. And Drummond is right there.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And the dunk by Giannis.
Hey, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league-wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
Pass to Drummond. Back to Schroeder. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. DiVincenzo finds Giannis. Trying to get open is Lopez. Off target at the rim. Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Schroeder outside for Caldwell-Pope. And there's the pass to Davis. Schroeder outside, 5 to shoot. Tries again. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside Holiday. Back to Giannis. The shot comes out. Davis with some nice D. Schroeder with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Caldwell-Pope passes to Schroeder. Davis kicks to Drummond. Back to Davis. And he banks in the layup. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. How about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know, but he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. Here's Giannis. Following the basket by LeBron James. Giannis passes to Holiday. Trying to get open is Lopez. Holiday gets the bucket.
Nice awareness from the young forward. Giannis Antetokounmpo showing he wants to work it to his guys.
Passes it to Drummond. Back to James. Right side Davis. Caldwell-Pope outside. To the paint. Kicks it out to James. From the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. To the middle. Here's Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Schroeder outside. Davis inside. Antetokounmpo defending. Caldwell-Pope kicks to James. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second chance buckets.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Lopez left side. Back to DiVincenzo. Off on the layup. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers on top. They're up by 6. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Connaughton in at the 2-guard position.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the game here.
Guys, Wesley Matthews is a pure shooter, a long-range bomber who also plays lockdown defense on the perimeter. That's a heck of a combination.
Here is Forbes. Middleton outside. Back to Forbes. And it's off from 3-point range. Lakers leading by 9. Here's Horton Tucker. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Middleton. To the inside. Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Portis has got his first bucket of the night.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Outside Matthews. Inside. And it's Harrell missing.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Harrell against Portis. Harrell, the pass to Matthews. Back to Harrell. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Matthews, no good. Bucks trail by 7.
And that corner 3, a cornerstone of P.J. Tucker's game. Takes and makes them as much as anybody in the league.
And Greg, how about this little factoid? Back at the University of Texas, he only shot 4 triples in 3 seasons. Floor spacing was not a part of his game. It was about getting that thing in the paint. But to his credit, and it's an example for all young players, through hard work, that short corner has become his bread and butter shot. Talk about a total transformation from no threes to being a dead-eye corner 3 shooter.
And here is Los Angeles now after the basket by Milwaukee. Matthews dishes to Harrell. Here's Horton Tucker. The Lakers rebound. It's a hand on it, and Kuzma stays with it. And the Lakers lead by 5.
Active hands and really good energy pursuing the pumpkin there. Great hustle by Kuzma.
And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. Drew Holiday is checked in for Chris Middleton. There's 1:54 left in the first half of the game. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. You know, Greg, you probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but The one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. There's 1:17 left in the first half of basketball. Caldwell Pope outside. They get the rebound.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebound.
Giannis against Davis. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Feeds to Lopez. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Used all 7 feet and about 1/3 of a ton to get that one up and down.
There's 47 seconds left here in the second. Now here's James. He's guarded closely. Schroeder outside. LeBron outside. Tries it from the top of the key. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Lakers lead by 3.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. On the wing, Giannis. He's guarded by Davis. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in. And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. And, of course, the duo of Anthony Davis and LeBron James in action for the Lakers. Kenneth, when's the last time there was a duo? And that
and we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game, great performance by Brook Lopez.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Checking out the group of Frank Vogel to start the second half. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo, following the bucket by the Lakers. Lopez right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The rebound by the Lakers. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Caldwell-Pope.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Bucks. And then for Los Angeles, Harrell, he's checked in for Drummond. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Davis. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. Now here's James. To the middle, here's Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
And Holiday kicks it to Tucker. Now here's Middleton. Defense right on him. Can't cash in from close range.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in, and Kuzma stays with it. Kuzma's got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. James, the pass to Matthews. Kuzma, right side. Back to Harrell. Doesn't go for him. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Holiday dishes to Middleton. Pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Holiday against Schroeder. Pass to James. Now Kuzma. He dishes it to Matthews. Missed inside. Bucks trail by 10. From deep. LeBron grabs the miss.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Middleton on the wing. 1:19 left in the third quarter. Another miss by Middleton.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Now, here's Portis. He's got 8. And the pass to Middleton. 52 seconds left in the third. Back to Portis. Puts one up from 19. And that one comes up a bit short.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And Portis throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And that one's good. James.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Middleton looking it over. Three-pointer. Kuzma pulls it in. And James with a clear path to the hoop. And James throws it down.
You know, it would be fun to tabulate how many of LeBron's career points have come on the break. I would just venture to guess he's had a bunch of them.
From deep three-point range, well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Los Angeles on top, ending the third quarter on a 20-7 run. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Forbes in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And the Bucks with possession here, following the bucket by the Lakers. Passes it to Giannis. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Drummond's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. James finds Davis. Lets it go with a 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Here we go, one-on-one. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Drew Holiday's checked in for Bryn Forbes. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Drummond in the post. Lopez is there, and Drummond kicks to Davis. And the Lakers with another miss. Bucks trail by 16, and even 3-on-3 break. Here's Giannis. Kicks it down to Middleton, and stolen by LeBron. Pass to Caruso. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Here's Holiday. Following the basket by LeBron James. Middleton for 3, but they'll get another chance. And pushing it up Los Angeles, the Lakers again in transition. James controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Lakers lead by 20.
Tell you what, you can't afford to lose track of LeBron. I mean, because that's what happens when you do. He'll find a way to get in there and grab the rebound and convert.
Now here's Middleton. Lets it go from deep. Antetokounmpo kicks to DiVincenzo. Middleton for 3. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive.
So quick on these drives, as quick as a hiccup. Can't let him, Caldwell Pope, get into the lane like this.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Caldwell Pope against DiVincenzo. Caldwell Pope passes to Drummond. Back to Caldwell Pope. Taken away by Holiday. On the wing, Giannis. Dishes it to Lopez. On the wing, DiVincenzo. The Bucks working the ball around. Another miss by Middleton. Los Angeles leading by 20.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LeBron.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Here's Middleton after the basket by Los Angeles. There's the three. Here's Giannis. Anthony Davis with the rebound. And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. And Drummond throws it down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Presence of mind, really important. You know, this game is more mental than physical. And Middleton is a guy who stays in the moment. He's exceptional at knocking down a good shot off a good pass.
Now here's James. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You look at AD, and you know he's taken his share of contact over the course of his career. And quite honestly, that just comes with the territory when you're a dominant offensive player like him.
9 seconds left in the fourth. Left side, out of the Kumbo. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I get.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to... In at the 2. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. Now here is Holiday. 2 terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. Lopez against Griffin. That shot off, so Milwaukee will take it the other way. Middleton drives in. Here's DiVincenzo. And he overshot that one, missing. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. And that one, good.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Now, Antetokounmpo. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Stolen by Harden. Up top, Durant. Defended by DiVincenzo. And a wide open look for Irving. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Giannis high post. Count that one.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Harden surveying the D. And he uses the glass on the layup. Harden's got his second bucket tonight.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Here is Harden. There's the pass to Durant. From deep. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Rebounded by the Bucks. Now the Bucks moving it up. Holiday is running. That puts them in the lead.
He's an explosive, athletic guard, and I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
Harden against Holiday. Outside Durant for the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
1:52 left here in the first quarter. Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Down low, Griffin with the steal. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
But what a wizard Kyrie is in the open floor. Utilizes his speed to help create open shots in transition. That's beautiful.
Middleton outside. And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Irving. And staying with the play. Irving.
Some of the best point guards are sneaky good rebounders. Kyrie doing work on the glass right there.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. They need this. And it's Griffin with the rebound. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Here's Irving, and he converts the layup. Irving's got 6 points.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Pass to Lopez. Back to Giannis. Pass to DiVincenzo. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Harden the pass to Claxton. Back to Harden. And play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
Yeah, easy call for the officials. Sometimes I think you can reach over without making contact, but that was not one of those times.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Brooklyn Nets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Brooklyn now, we've got Green. He's out there with Brown. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. Great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that.
No, we don't do that.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Fires the three. Offensive rebound, Nets. Harden finds Green. Here's Claxton, defended by Portis.
You know, two things happen there. Excellent coverage on the shot, and then finish the possession securing the boards.
That gives them the lead. Middleton's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bucks.
How about the determination from Middleton there? He was not going to let the D win that possession.
Harden left side. Claxton, good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Claxton's got his first basket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Forbes dishes to Middleton. Back to Forbes. He kicks to Middleton. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Harden outside. Shot clock at 6. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Claxton with the bucket.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Middleton outside. Back to Forbes. Middleton on the wing. 6 points for him. There's Portis, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
This offense just continues to impress.
The Nets have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Harden outside. He dishes it to Dinwiddie. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. The pass to Connaughton. Lopez outside. Back to Connaughton. Makes it off the glass. Connaughton's got the lead. Back up to 2 now for Milwaukee.
Well, that leadership from Lopez, wanting to get his guys involved with his passing ability.
Holiday against Irving. Pass to Claxton. Over Lopez. Claxton no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. DiVincenzo against Irving. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez.
If you give Lopez a 7-footer this much room, it's over.
Nets trail by 4. And here is Irving. He's got 10. Here's Brown. And he gets... And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to make a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
KD against Antetokounmpo. Left side Durant. He feeds it to Griffin. Denied for the third time. He's 0 for 3. Middleton drives in, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And we all know about Middleton's shooting ability, but don't underestimate his explosiveness at the rim.
Here's Irving. Tips it up. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks bringing the quarter to a close with us.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a rope. And that...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You know, Chris Middleton has really been making it happen, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Lopez with the steal. To the inside. Passes it to Middleton. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Another shot. And the call on the... And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Brown outside. Back to Dinwiddie. Off target from outside.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
And Doris, make no mistake about it. Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score. An instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
How about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Outside, Green with his first shot attempt. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
What about the intensity? Go ahead, Mr. Jordan. We see you working out there.
Middleton outside. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. The Nets also changing it up. Nicholas Claxton comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And Kevin Durant subbed in for Luwawu Cabarrot. Here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Durant kicks to Green. Back to Durant. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And again, no good by Brooklyn. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Middleton can't get it to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
Outside, Green. .144 left to play here in the third. 5 on the clock for 3. Durant. And the Nets miss again. Bucks leading by 11. Middleton looking it over. Pass to Tucker. The 3. Forbes can't get it to go.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And here's the break. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Boy, this guy just giving it everything he has. Tucker doing major damage in transition.
Dinwiddie outside. On the wing, Brown. Back to Dinwiddie. Over Holiday. To the middle. Here's Claxton. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Bucks have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. The shot by Middleton, wide open. The kick out to Holiday. Shoots over Dinwiddie. The Bucks getting another chance here. Launches a 3. And that one is off. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Nets. It's a 13-point game. The Nets shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. He's off on the first. And the Bucks with some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. And then for Brooklyn, Blake Griffin. He's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Irving comes in for Green. And it's James Harden in for Dinwiddie. For 3, Middleton. Milwaukee the rebound. Great positioning on the putback. Lopez has got the lead up to 14 now for the Bucks.
Listen, guys, Brook Lopez has a big body, and if you don't box him out, he's going to get some work done on the glass.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
And so it's Milwaukee enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Griffin. Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden, and it's Irving in at the 2.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
For three, Middleton. Brooklyn with the rebound. Griffin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Harris finds Durant. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Milwaukee leading by 10. Lopez with the ball. Guarded now by Irving.
Hey, guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Here's Griffin. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
And that's just too easy. When Griffin gets to that area of the floor, expect him to finish.
Middleton outside. Back to Holiday. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Bucks lead by 12.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Middleton with it, and it's Harden picking him up, and the foul on Harden. That's foul number 2 for him. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Middleton outside. Shoots the 3. Clock at 6. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Count it.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
The pass to Irving. Harden against Holiday. Left side, Griffin. Good D by Lopez.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Middleton outside. Pass to Lopez. Griffin with the steal. Here's Harden. And the shot goes down.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
Middleton outside. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. It's stolen by Harris. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Harden's got the ball. Outside Durant. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, just the silky smoothness of the release of Kevin Durant. What a treat to watch.
KD against Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. 6 on the shot clock. That shot misses. Great D that time from Griffin. Harris with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Harris passes to KD. And the shot goes in.
Kevin Durant absolutely fearless. If the game's in the balance, he will demand the basketball.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Lopez right side. Back to Giannis. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. It's Durant on the wing. Fires from the wing. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And this is why Griffin is so valuable to his team. Always willing to share the rock.
Didn't think that was going to go in.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And so the Bucks take the win. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. It's the end. We are nearly ready for the
Kevin, thanks very much.
Always looking to bring his guys with him. Thanks, David. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant is out there with Harris. Then it's Harden. Then there's Griffin. And it's Irving in at the 2. And for Los Angeles, they've got LeBron James. Andre Drummond is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 slot. And here's KD for 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Pass to Drummond. To the paint. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
Now here's Irving. Now the feed to Durant. Griffin trying to get open, and good that time.
Well, the thing about Kyrie, he draws so much defensive attention. Someone's often left open.
LeBron up top, guarded by Harden. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And here's Brooklyn. First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Griffin. Back to Durant. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
You see Griffin keeping his eyes up, looking for a hole in that defense.
James with it. Stolen by Harden. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Up and in on the layup.
Out in transition, Kyrie finds his spot down the court. Finishes the job.
And here is James. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now here's Harden. Down low and stolen by Drummond. Now the Lakers on the break. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And for those who criticize Drummond facilitating, I say rewatch that play. He's improving.
Irving against Caldwell-Pope. Irving looking over the floor. Harris finds Durant. 5 to shoot over Davis. Another one falls for Brooklyn. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. Kuzma outside. On the wing, James. Guarded by Harden. Griffin with the steal. Harris kicks to Irving. We've got 1:48 left here in the opening quarter. Back to Harris. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Harrell, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Matthews comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Caldwell-Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for James. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. 1:31 left in the first.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
How about watching AD with his size to put the ball on the deck and make a play going downhill?
Now here's Harden. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 1:02 left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Over to the wing. There's the triple, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Los Angeles making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in. And the Lakers have possession. Caruso kicks it over to Schroeder.
Right there.
The pass to Caruso. Harrell down low. Passes it to Caruso. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Schroeder. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. The 3 ball. Matthews with the rebound. Harrell kicks to Caruso. Harrell the pass to Horton Tucker. It's deflected. Brown outside. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Net. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
Anthony Davis is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 slot. That's the Laker 5. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Now here's Drummond. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Drummond. Davis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
AD has improved the outside shot, but what you love even more is his dominance in the paint.
Out to the right wing. Here's Claxton, defended by Drummond. Claxton the pass to Dinwiddie. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. KD's checked in for the Nets. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. James outside. Davis finds James. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Caldwell-Pope outside. Pass to Davis. LeBron outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And finished off by LeBron.
You can't give a steamroller like LeBron that kind of opening. He'll bury you every time.
Now Dinwiddie. Brown outside. From deep 3-point range, it's hauled in by Los Angeles.
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work.
Outside, Green. Here's Dinwiddie. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Lakers in the lead. Inside. And it's Davis finishing it off.
It's a thing of beauty watching an athlete that graceful, but that powerful.
Caldwell-Pope against Dinwiddie. Pass to KD. Over LeBron. And the Nets miss again.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Davis, the pass to Drummond. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Dinwiddie against Caldwell Pope. To the inside. Durant takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. KD's got 8 points. Lakers leading by 4. We've got 1:18 left in the first half. Now the pass to Drummond. Out to Kuzma. Left side, Davis. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Green passes to Durant. Again, the miss by KD.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Green left side. He kicks it to Brown. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Down low, here's Davis. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Davis has got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. And the layup falls.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an 8-point lead. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 14 points. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Irving is out there with Harden. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Durant. And it's Griffin in at the center.
He gets to the rim at will. Kyrie, one of the most elusive players you'll ever see.
Here's James following the basket by Kyrie Irving. They get a hand on it. Out to Kuzma. The 3. Offensive rebound. Davis on the follow. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Harden dishes to Griffin. Back to Harden. Harris outside. Passes it to Harden for 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Caldwell Pope with it. Guarded now by Irving. Shooting foul and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Now here's Durant. 8 points for him. Harden scanning the floor. A nice shot by Griffin.
Against physical defense, Griffin showing off his power. Nice play.
To the middle. Back to LeBron. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. No good that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Davis inside. Guarded by KD.
This is Montrezl Harrell. Strong offensive rebounder with the skill to make good on the second chance.
Pass to Harris. Back to Irving. Harden inside the three-point line. A rebound by the Lakers. Caldwell Pope outside. To the paint. And Harrell slams it in.
A big man with great lift. Montrezl Harrell loves playing above the rim.
Harden outside. And stolen by James. Here's Horton Tucker. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Here's Harris following the bucket by the Lakers. And the rejection by Harrell. Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And the Nets with possession here after the basket by Los Angeles. Clock at 6. On its way from Irving for 2. And that time, also a missed shot.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Here's James following the basket by Blake Griffin. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. And Los Angeles with some changes. Wesley Matthews checked in for Davis. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for LeBron. Jeff Green is checked in for the Nets. Now here is Irving. Shoots over Schroeder. And again, no good by Brooklyn. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Matthews kicks to Caruso to the inside. Horton Tucker, that's good. Horton Tucker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Inside. Green passes to Harris, and it goes down 2 points.
And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal.
Here's Schroeder. Poked away, and here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Lakers on top as they... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Matthews out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Caruso in at the 2 spot.
A silky smooth playmaker. Irving on time and on point.
Irving against Schroeder. Right wing. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Caruso. Dishes to Drummond. With the teardrop. That shot off the mark. And Brooklyn will come the other way. To the middle. And it's sent back by Drummond.
That rejection was well timed. Get that shot out of here. Drummond staying patient, waiting for the right moment to pounce.
Kuzma inside. Working on Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And he knocks down the first one.
A nightly double-double machine. Andre Drummond gives you reliable production.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Davis is checked in for Matthews. Caldwell Pope comes in for Alex Caruso. And LeBron's subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. And the Nets also making a change. James Harden, he's checked in for Brown. Kuzma pulls it in.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts. He's getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to.
You see the tremendous first step, the power. LeBron loves to put the defense back on its heels.
Harden the pass to Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Feeds it to Drummond. Lays it up off the glass. Drummond's got 4 points this quarter.
Multi-time NBA rebound leader. Might want to think about putting a body on Drummond.
The pass to Irving. On deep. The Lakers with the rebound. Drummond's got 7 rebounds in the game. Kuzma outside. Drummond finds James. Lakers working the ball around now. Steps back and fires. It's good. And the Lakers lead by 17.
I'll tell you, LeBron with the ball inside feels like a foregone conclusion.
Green, the pass to Irving. Back to Green. Fires the 3. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. They get it back. Drummond, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Harden dishes to Irving. Back to Harden. Deflects the pass. Harris with it. Picked up by Kuzma. Here's Caldwell Pope. That's short off the rim. Nets trail by 19.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Lakers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Davis.
He really played at his preferred pace. Never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Pass to Drummond. He dishes it to Davis. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
On the wing, Irving. 6 on the shot clock. And the shot goes in.
Inside, outside. Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. James looking it over. From outside, off the mark. And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. 15-point game. Over James. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Yeah, you got your shooters and you have your scorers, but James Harden is both.
From deep three-point range. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some good competition, but the home. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.